Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while since I've done a vlog, so why not start off the new year with a parts review. I've had these parts in my car for about a year that I purchased from Goodwin Racing, and the place where I autocross at the SCCA in San Diego, the asphalt out there is just terrible. There's chunks of it everywhere, and it gets everywhere in your car, and there's potholes. So it provides a good opportunity to really evaluate the quality of the products that I purchased from Goodwin Racing. With that being said, I'm going to break down the review into the following sections. It's going to be the quality of the product, what changes that the parts made to the car in terms of handling, any issues that were encountered during the actual install itself, and I'll be discussing, who are these parts for? Can it be daily driven, or is it only for autocross or track events, whatever? And would I buy it again? So let's get started. So I went ahead and took off the wheel of my car already. That way you guys can get a good overall view of it. So here it is. So how's the quality of the wheel, you may ask? It's very good. The paint on these wheels it's very durable. It's holding up to the torture that it's been through. And would I buy it again? Definitely I would. In terms of handling characteristics, I am saving about 5 pounds rotational mass, so it's fairly noticeable in terms of acceleration coming off a tight corner in autocross. And the car seems to also be a little more reactive in the corners, maybe due to the unsprung weight. The car just, when it gets off balance, it just becomes stable right away. So these wheels are very good for the price, and it's a good budget wheel because I was able to purchase 225 45 tires for them, and it was the Falcon Azzini's 615K Plus, and they're only $100 a wheel. So if you're looking for seat time, as a novice and just trying to get more experience in the car, I would highly recommend this setup as an entry-level wheel. So before I move on to the next product, these are my new wheels for the new season. I've went a little wider now since I'm pushing the limit of the car, and hopefully it's gonna make me a little faster out on the course. So I can't wait to review these next year and share my thoughts with you guys. All right, so these are the Kona yellows, currently installed in my car with Tainus Tech springs. But when I originally installed it on the car, it was just with the stock springs. So I'll talk about that experience a little more. So the quality of the shocks in terms of feel is far more superior than any shocks in this price range. The ability to make adjustments with the knobs, it lets you play. It actually lets you play with the car's weaknesses, and this is very helpful if you're just trying to get a feel for the car. And the changes are they're subtle enough to make a difference, but it's not enough to drastically ruin the capability of the car compared to like a high-end coilover with 1,000 adjustments. So this is perfect for a novice who wants to explore the limits of the car and make it more competitive in C-stock if that's what you're going for. However, things got a little tricky when I paired the Kona yellows with the Tainus Tech springs. The rake of the vehicle was biased more towards the front than I liked. And this setup is fine for the street, but it's not ideal for autocross. So with the help of a good friend and mentor, the rake was alleviated with a spacer. So as a result, the car once again felt neutral in the corners. The car also felt responsive during the slaloms, as the spring rate is actually it's a pretty good match with this shock. And it doesn't feel oversprung compared to other options on the market. So I would definitely run this setup again, as I recently placed third in STX and was roughly 2.5 seconds off the fastest driver in the region. I think his name is Derek Punch. So it's not too bad. It's a very capable setup, with the right driver input. So Again, I would highly recommend it. So the last part of this review is on my sway bars and end links. The sway bar set that I'm running is by Progress Technologies. You know, the fit and finish of these sway bars is very high quality. You know, they've been holding up pretty well. The front bar in the stiffest setting really made this, you know, the steering input feel a lot more sensitive. This is definitely needed for autocross since there's a lot of transitional elements. And personally, you know, I tried daily driving this a couple of times, and I probably would not recommend this bar for daily driving as it may be too stiff. And for the end links, you can see a little better right there. So the end links, I'm currently running the brand Power Grid for the front and rear. I must say that these are really top-notch end links. As you know, Aurora bearings they're pretty well known. So the end links provide much needed articulation to eliminate the binding field that was present with the stock end links. And my only complaint about these end links was the lack of instructions during the install. The end links came in two different sizes, so I had to contact the manufacturer to, you know, clarify which size was for the front and which one was for the rear. So I hope you find you know, this review helpful. There's not much RX8 videos out there, you know, specifically that are out there, you know, autocrossing or tracking them and willing to share their setups a little bit. So again, hope you found this helpful. This year I do plan on making a couple of changes to the car, but mainly it's going to be focusing on myself as a driver to develop my vision and, you know, curve those arcs. So again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time.